Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. This is Madden NFL 21.
Bills Raiders. It's gonna be a good one.
We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
It is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a look inside Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that
Man, look at that snow. Look at the depth in that snow.
Can these teams ignore the distraction
I gotta re-download
and the
the PS5
strangeness
version.
of playing in a snow game because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of
more muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. From midfield, here's Carr. He's airing it out for Whit. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
at the 3-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Touchdown. Okay.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
2 wide receivers. 3.
From the gun, it's Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard.
Right on the fucking line,
accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward and comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Stand back. There's the hurricane coming through.
One more time with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated?
Well,
doing
right
exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
The extra point, Daniel Carlson. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's good.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts.
Okay.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming? Coming out of a junior college, I think he exceeded expectations, and he can move it around a little bit too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Should have rushed over
time for
that
them to be
man.
good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 32-yard line.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2.
That was a nice fucking run.
Is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard line on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. First down, they stay with Moss on the ground.
What is that?
He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Quick pitch. Should gain another 3.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
Oh.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
What we got here, boy?
On the counter, this
Counter.
is
Oh,
Singletary.
no good, no good.
And he's taken down after a
Should've
gain
kept
of
going
3
left.
as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
At the 19-yard
Just
line.
not a whole
Still
lot of
play
room to
action.
operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last
Get
run
that
got
flag.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The play fake to Singletary, and now it's
Hold
Allen.
that.
His throw caught at the 5.
Beautiful.
And he is into the end zone.
Beautiful touchdown. Check that out.
From 19 yards away.
Tie game.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays.
Watch
But in this
yourself.
situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end.
He
to have
dove
the
in there like he
football,
was
and for
posing.
good reason.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after.
Oh, shit. Sweet.
It's up
That
and
usually
good, and
gets
we're
me.
tied at 7 here in quarter
Usually
number
mess
2.
that up.
So that drive 7 plays in length, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
And this is a good one, like I said. It's gonna be a good one.
Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has
Hit
scored.
the slow,
7-7
but
here as the
we're
kick's
getting there.
away. Jalen Richard now on the return.
Snow's Mountain.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Yard on the return. The Raiders take
getting
over
warmer.
1st and 10.
It's the
At their own
Richmond.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end
Watch that
zone.
middle.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on
Watch
the
that
last
middle.
drive.
What?
When you
Oh,
scored points,
how did I miss
it's a whole
that?
lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And able to get this one across
Damn,
the
Carr, wasn't he in the
45 before
Giants?
it's brought down.
Wasn't he
The
in the
drive
Giants
starting play, a good one.
quarterback?
Give him 19.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great
Maybe I'm
protection there
confused.
because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the
what a
way.
catch.
Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Long ass arms.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Nice.
7 yards, the pickup there.
To Henry Ruggs.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there.
What is
He
that,
got maybe a
32?
half yard at
Yep.
most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play.
You know damn well they're running this shit.
Third down.
They're going straight down the middle.
We've hit the
Oh,
2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
so overload that boy.
A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of
That was on
bounds.
me. That was
That
on
gain
me.
on 3rd down. Good for 28.
Made that
You often
blitz.
hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup.
That was a
and on
good
this
fucking
play,
throw.
he finds it for the first down.
Wide open. I thought he was going to run it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Got him.
Blitz
Ooh,
coming,
fumble.
down he
Ooh.
goes.
I got hype.
Sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
I got hype, man. I thought it was a fumble.
But no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
It should have been a fumble.
He's a very, very fickle man.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Carr. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment.
Too close for him to miss that.
On that stop. So
Oakland takes the lead.
Play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they
Buffalo's
run up
back
and send
down by
this one
3.
away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Oh, shit.
But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Damn.
Maurice Hurst. What a play
I was
by
looking
him.
down the
That's going to
field.
go as a loss of 13.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Oh, he caught it,
He's
though.
got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
I didn't even see the clock was at 18.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Allen. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That caught me though. I didn't know it
Timeout taken.
was 18 seconds.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's try it. We're going Knox.
From midfield, here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep. Middle It's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Should we go for the field goal? Oh, damn. Nice fucking catch. In between it all. Look at that. In the zone. Bam. I think we.
So we've reached
hell
with
no.
the visiting Raiders out in front.
I pressed
As we send
timeout.
you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports
sucks.
halftime report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports halftime report. We saw a strong first half from the veteran QB, Derek Carr. His guys have the lead as the white stuff continues to fall. And for the call of the second half, give it back to Brandon God.
Thank you, sir. A field goal
I get the
separates
ball
these
back,
two
so
teams as we come back for this second half. Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
Let's try this PA
beating them to
dive.
the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take
Come on,
to
Diggs.
get back on track?
Yeah, both sides
Oh, hell
searching
no.
for adjustments.
Oh, no.
Nearly picked off there, and it would have been a
Damn.
great time for their first
But this
pick.
game is realistic.
Instead,
I like
it's
it.
second down.
Brings up second and
Seen how
He
he twisted?
He wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy
And
was
he was
covered.
throwing it as he
That
was
took his
getting
attention
rushed.
elsewhere to no avail.
Shit. Nice.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Give me that, boy. Ooh.
Room here to run.
Ooh, he
And
came
all
at
the
him like
way
a fucking
inside the
truck.
35 before he goes out of bounds.
So you ain't going no
A
further.
big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
That was a good fucking
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an
Move
open
them
patch of
chains,
grass
boy.
and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the
Okay.
30.
Smith,
On
you
play
open?
action,
Yes, you
Allen.
are.
Smith catches left side. And he gets this one inside
catch,
the
homie, good
15,
catch.
just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
We fucking ransacked him.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh,
He's
crap.
going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jonathan
Damn it,
Hankins,
that's the second time.
never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss
I was
of
doing so
12.
good.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this
He's trying to
situation.
throw the
They're
eggs.
almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and
Like
try and
that.
take you all down.
This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big gain there after going back.
Still down by
lead
one.
to a 3rd
Wow.
down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after
Right.
taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section
fullback
a heck of a lot
dive.
better than trying to
Come
figure
on,
out
boy. You
3rd
can
and
jump
long.
over these motherfuckers.
On 3rd and short, the fullback DeMarco. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
And effective, and that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
Hauschka now for the extra point.
Messed up.
And that makes it 14-10. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Raiders 10.
The hell are these dudes doing? Posing for the Instagram.
Stephen Hauschka, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Here comes Richard on the return. And up to about
just
the
fucking dropped.
26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Trying to trip
At
that
their own
dude.
26.
So here comes the Raiders offense
See that
getting ready
replay.
for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This
The hell
defense
was
is just
that?
flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Damn. Oh, he shoved him and he still got him. He shoved him to his man.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, slick
Richard.
the bastard.
And he's able to forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and get it.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. So the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the 2nd half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known
That's for them
coaches
2
who said the
sacks
first 5 minutes of
on my
each half are so
quarterback.
important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly
Nice
what they
defense.
Did. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Let's go.
To return is Roberts. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice
Going by
punt.
the legs.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills.
Don't you get sacked again, Mr. Allen.
He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
You have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot
nice.
they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And this will be taken across midfield
2nd and 5.
and into Raider territory.
2nd and 7.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play
That
out.
side, that
And
side.
they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place
Come
for
on.
him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a
Come on,
3-yard
boy.
gain.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He was tackled at the 46-yard.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak
Get
going.
another 3
This
with
is
this
3rd
one.
and 4. They go right back to
Oh,
Singletary.
nice.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Came in through the
3rd
cut.
and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked.
I know his
1st
name
down.
Robinson.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to
Like
stop
Nate
you?
Robinson on
You're
the
taking
field.
charge.
Shotgun.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought
How did he
down.
keep?
2nd and right at a yard.
How did he not drop
Tell
that?
you what, he's been able to
After
put the
he
ball in
slipped
some
in the
tight
snow.
spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of
Damn,
a throw.
look at that catch.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
I think that's the catch of the game.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Get it.
He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes
Got
at the
some good wide
Raiders'
receivers,
13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard
shoulder.
line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, It could turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Just get it.
And the Bills will extend their lead.
Take that lead.
And in the red zone,
Game over.
I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Nice
Without a
catch.
doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now Hausch going to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Raiders 10. Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
That's like a 3. Yeah, that's like a, let's see, 7, 3.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
It's a 3 position.
Here comes Richard on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 30.
The Raiders heading out to take over. And the script really is
Come on,
flipped for
Mr.
them.
Carr.
The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
I don't sleep on these teams, though,
The
man.
Raiders come up first and 10
catch you at the end.
their 35-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And now the
Fumble.
ball's out.
Pick it
Carr
up,
lost
bro.
it. Fumble. But
Why
I
is he
think the
trying to
Raiders
keep him
are gonna
down?
be able to hold on to it, yes.
See that?
Fortunate to get that
He was
football
busy
back,
trying to
'cause
keep him
trailing
down.
here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I
Grab
think
the
of here is
damn ball.
opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for
Look
the
at that. Look at
defense
that
was to go
fumble,
ahead
bro.
and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
What was he making sure he's alright? Like, come on, bro. Pick up the damn ball.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. From the gun, Carr and Waller taking it in over the middle. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, nice.
It looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
He just broke down, bro.
Renfro is the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
And 10.
Quarterback's broken.
Throwing again.
Oh, he's throwing the ball right at me.
Complete here. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. And Oliver. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and
Let's
none?
get some runs in.
Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run the counter. Singletary. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he's able to break out on one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's try this quarterback.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Allen now on the sneak, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the sneak. He needed more than that. 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Singletary again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Right on the fucking
So
line.
it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis.
That's it. You're not going to show the whole game.
On our crew, I'm Brandon
All the
Garden.
highlights.
You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Bills 20.